hype stream today. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about the priority list. I've been thinking about doing it for a little while. It feels like the right time because we can release the video like tomorrow or the day after. Daily uploads. No, I'm kidding. I will not be able to stick to daily uploads. It's not happening. Who's the character you've gotten the most pull requests? I think it might be Cissia. I think I might not put a message out saying, hey, who wants me to pull for Cissia? Because I'm pretty sure there will be... I'm pretty sure... Thanks for the grape code. It saved me some money. You're welcome. Because I'm pretty sure... Shit. What was I saying? I was saying something. It was important. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't know if I can... Like, can I even be a streamer? Like, if I don't just get distracted and forget what I'm talking about all of the time? Cissia. It might be Cissia. Yeah. Which, honestly, I feel pretty proud about that. As a community, I think we should feel pretty proud about that. Especially when everyone outside of my community always refers to me as, like, a meta puller and a score chaser. When I'm like... No, we pull snake in here. Do you have seat? Doesn't matter. Pull snake. Hello on the YouTube as well. Hello Bumsy. Hello Shees. Hello Destiny. Hello I don't know. Destiny, Jeremy Doc, and Blazing. When Blazing does get here, if he turns up, you should have better access as mods to just ban people now. So if we get YouTube bots again, then you can just boom. The community is heavy Doom posting Cissia. I've been correcting people the whole week. Okay, so I kept saying I was going to watch Flossin's video about Cissia, but then he made another video about Cissia. So we're going to watch just the second one. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't watched it off stream. We'll do that after the poll tier list. Just because I'm interested. I want to know what he's saying, you know? I want to know what the dealio. How's it going, LG? It's good, Levia. I'm good. How are you? How is everyone? I think Cissia should get a buff. Can we put Cissia at the top of the buff priority tier list? No, we're not dooming. Don't worry, we're not dooming. It's fine. Cissia's in-game movement is great, though. It's half the reason I'm pulling. Sure. Her animations are like, they're like Jane animations. They're great. Nigel Patek Makoto and Jimmy, thank you for streaking. Jimmy with the 90 streak. Yo, let's go, buddy. You'll always see me coming. I don't know about that one, Chief. Hey, LG, missed my greetings. How am I not surprised? Hey, Chief, how's it going? I like Flossin, but I had to leave a comment correcting him on the video. Also, the calcs he shows in the video are super wrong. I've seen higher clears than those calcs show. I haven't watched it yet, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, we'll watch it. We'll have a look. I did see some hypercarry Cissia, though. I saw some hypercarry Cissia from April, and it looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. You ignored my 90 streak last time. Well, thank you for 90 streaking, Tailware. I appreciate it. I'm joking. I'm joking. I did message Frostin and say I was going to react to his video, so I'm going to be somewhat nice. Like, I'm sure, to be honest, it probably comes from a good place of him wanting Cissia to be good. So I don't, like, it's not a thing, man. It's not a thing. Jamie with the 90 streak, CL14248 with the 10 streak. Let's go. Well, now I'm 91 streaking. Okay, well, that's great. That's awesome. Hey, Boom C, hello. Right, okay, so I'm just going to quickly do my dailies, and then just so that you guys know, I do have a tier list ready to rock and roll here. So, like, it's not a tier list, to be clear, but you'll also know as well, Destiny, that there's no, like, nonsense ads everywhere. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, what we're gonna do, yeah, is we'll rank, and then either they definitely need a buff, they kind of need a buff, they're fine, and they're good, right? I can't remember which one. Destiny sent it to me, and she was like, "Use this one," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So, going back to the basement, guys. Have a good one. Reject meta, embrace Snake. Are you working on Snake? Are you working on Snake stuff right now, Tired Miku? Because I should hype it up more, guys. Remember, Twitch only intro for snack pulls on Wednesday. It's Wednesday evening. Miku's working on it. It's gonna be crazy. Snack intro. Twitch only. So be here or be square. Red tube simul stream. Oh. Snick wife is wonderful, but I'm a meta baby and also poor. I need to save balls. I'm working on my Snick. The app blacker I gave you this time is AdGuard. Yeah, it works. It works. I put it on like low priority and it's not getting in the way of anything. Anyway, quick dailies. Quick dailies, then we'll do the list. We can leave the music banging. Also, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do for Cissia. I mean, boys, I could easily think about what I'm gonna do to Cissia, but you know, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do with Cissia. I think I'm gonna pull engine because I am gonna hyper carry her. Also, guys, don't forget U7 buy for all of your top ups. Remember, you get an extra 8% off with the code GRAPE. They love Cissia. I love Cissia. We all love Cissia. What kind of snacks are you getting for your snack full session? To be honest, I won't be able to stream it until late. I know. I know it's I was thinking about streaming during the day on Wednesday for snack, but I won't be able to stream until like 6 p.m. So yeah, it'll probably be, yeah, I will announce on Discord on the Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow, actually. Just tomorrow. Think I'm a baseline snake. Let's go. Don't forget, LG. Should you not pull silly, the YouTube mobs will go on strike. Well, yeah, but Destiny, like now is not a time for frivolous jokes when we keep getting bot bombed by Trump bots. What was it? What were the last bots that we had? Why? Yeah, that's moved. They're not centralized anymore. I'm like weirdly out of frame. Okay. What am I doing? I guess we're farming Cissia is. The what? Yeah, don't worry about it, man. The mods on YouTube are doing a good job. It was Trump and then toys. Yeah. The last bots we had were bots trying to get people to buy homemade dildos and butt plugs. Yeah. That's not great. Let's not deal with that again. Like, it's not the right time to threaten strikes. You know what I'm saying? All the more incentive to pull. No, guys, like, you can't do that to me. Remember, I'm self-employed now. I'm self-employed. I can't be spending hundreds of dollars on gacha games. I cannot. I think I have better. What if it rolls really well? Oh, that's actually a really nice Lucia disc. What if this rolls like crit damage? It's only one. It's only one sub. It's fine. It's fine. Defense main stat. No. If we ever get a fire attack. Oh, it's shit though. No. Oh well. That's a great use of my battery. Throw it into the expenses of your business. No. But remember, I'm self-employed. Also, I'll be doing it right before the 3.0 anniversary. I'll be doing it right before 3.0 anniversary. That's silly. That is actually silly. It might be worth keeping. No. I don't know if I have another crit damage. With attack, could roll crit rate. Oh wait, why did I do that? Silly, like the character you're gonna pull? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do that. Business expenses? Yeah. But remember, like, I am the business. I don't just get it for free. You understand that, right? I still have to spend. It's still my money. You have 3 Void Hunters already. Do you really need 4? Yeah. I mean, honestly, If I could get rid of one Void Hunter so that I can get pink hair giant tits, I would get rid of one Void Hunter so I get pink hair giant tits. Like, that is not even a question mark, as far as I'm concerned. Who would you get rid of? Shungus. Oh! He's done. I'm sorry, Miyabi's just really fun. I love Miyabi, and the actually, I need to turn the music down. I'm gonna gush about Miyabi for 2 seconds. Don't take that out of context, right? Miyabi, you hold the button down, you do big damage, but you can switch characters and you can play with another character while she's still doing the big damage. Super fun because you're playing the whole team. Whereas Shungus, sure, you are playing the team when you're out of white hair mode, but white hair mode locks you into being Shungus. It's like her damage, it only comes when you are on Shungus, and you can't, like, there's no flexibility there, you know? She's the most boring to play, yeah. And plus, in terms of like fun to play, Yixuan is the most fun to play to me because like I love the skill expression that she has. I love the fact that you can just like tap buttons and you're clear, but then like the skill expression of being able to yeah, like, you know, the chain bubble pop ult tech. Oh my god. Come. Sorry. Defense. Maybe. And the tits, also tits. Chungus also specifically doesn't play around stun. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's like, it's just like you play your game plan and you don't play the enemy. Like, yeah, you're just doing your thing. Okay. I mean, it is attack main stat. What if it rolls really well? It's a 4-liner. What if we get like +4 there? That would be crazy. Okay. Oh, also nice Lucia disc. Okay, cool. She's just Shungusing all of the time. Yeah, I mean, that is also true. Shungus gameplay is mostly for those that love seeing big numbers while doing whatever, since she ignores mechanics. It is, yeah. I mean, do I still like Shungus as a character? Do I think that she's cute and cool? Yeah, I do. But from a gameplay perspective, she's the most boring of the three. I'm really glad as well that on my own, Red Salmon, thank you for the streak. Did I see your streak as well, Zarmo? Sorry, thank you for streaking. But like with Shungus in particular, let me see. I'm really glad that I have M2. But with Miyabi, I'm super glad that she's M0. Because it's so nice to be able, for when people come in and they see me playing Miyabi, and then we're setting like a really good score. Oh, okay, rock, paper, scissors. Oh my god. And I'm like, M0 Miyabi, by the way. M2 user harbor. M0 Miyabi. Jeremy Doc, thank you for the 4 months of sub. Wait. Your YouTube mod, but 4 months of 4 months of Twitch sub. Much appreciated. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'd say Shungus is probably the bottom of S ranks in terms of fun. I kind of agree. I mean, if we made a fun tier list, maybe... I mean, we will have a tier list with all of the characters in. Maybe we'll do it. Like, we need to... Let's make the video first. We'll make the video first. Gotta support the unemployed streamer somehow. I appreciate it. Okay. What am I doing? Oh wait, I need to... Yeah, claim. Did I do the errands here? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I claimed it. Okay, cool. Okay, right, I'm done. Is the Cissia buff real? No. What do you mean buff? We are gonna talk about the Cissia dooming though. We're gonna watch. So the plan for the stream is there's two main things we want to do, two videos that we're gonna record while we're live. Video number 1 is gonna be a tier list. Well, not a tier list, but a who needs buffs list, and we're gonna talk about who needs buffs the most and who we're most likely to see getting buffs in 2.8, 3.0. Then we're also then gonna move on to watching Flossin's video, the most recent one about Cissia dooming. I guess. I purposely didn't watch the first one on stream, and then he made a second one. So we'll watch that one. It's going to be a good fun time. TSO40 hybrid, thank you for the follow. Okay. I put Evelyn and Ban Yue at the top. Actually based. Evelyn's great. He's not unemployed, he's self-employed. Yeah, I mean, how much does that really change things? You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, should I leave game open? Should I leave game open? Just in case we need it? We can leave game open. Okay. So, what are we dealing with here? Baseline Cissia buff? Imagine. Okay. Let's start organizing. So, A ranks, let's organize these ones because we're not really going to talk about them. And then I'll do the intro, okay? So, let's do... Hang on, I'm going to stop a recording and start a new recording just in case I want to use any of this. But the A ranks... What Bell and Y is doing it? Get out of here. Get out of here. Standard S ranks. Oh, yeah, that's already buffed. Even though he's a standard S rank. Haru's already been buffed. Standard S rank. Already buffed. Is that it? Oh, Soldier 11 already buffed. Oh, A rank. A rank. A rank. A rank. Cissia, get out of here. Magus, get out of here. I can make it bigger, by the way. That's what he said. Okay, cool. Oh, Bernice was already buffed? Yeah, of course. Alan's already been buffed. Who else has already been buffed? Oh, okay, rock, paper, scissors. Oh my god. Kuno, thank you for the sub. For 12 months? Holy shit, man. That's crazy. Much appreciated, my guy. Reminder about being in line for Cissia pulls? Okay, man. Yeah. I got you. Okay. Silly straight into cooked. Needs buff. Okay. Am I missing anyone that needs to go in a particular... Except for that one. Oh, except for that one. That's it? I think that's it. Oh. Have we had any other A ranks recently? No. That one can get away. Okay. Arya twice. Yeah, I saw. Okay. I think that's pretty much it, right? So it's these three? Is there any other standard S ranks? Am I forgetting someone? Manato. I got him. Justin is still on the list. Oh, shit. I got him. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay. Right. Let me intro the... thing, and then we'll go into it. Can we just get rid of some of these? No, it doesn't matter. We'll just work our way through, okay? Yeah, we got him. Okay, let me turn the music off and we'll do an intro. This video is not for whales and dolphins, it's for you, because you... I bumped my mic a bunch there. That's going to be horrible in the edit. Let me just re-record that. Yeah. This video is not for whales and dolphins. It's for you because you might be considering, well, which of my existing characters are most likely to get potential unlocks, i.e. buffs, in the next couple of patches. So what we're going to do is we're going to organize the characters based on, well, how likely we think that they are to get buffs based on their current viability for endgame content. So let's get into it. Let's start with, whatever order this is in, I guess. I think it's in kind of release order, so we might very well find that we end up putting a lot of them in the cooked columns and needs buffs, as opposed to putting a lot of them in the good columns. You will note as well that we've already ranked the A ranks / already buffed, because we don't really want to talk about them. Like, A ranks are very unlikely to get buffs. I mean, I would love to see it. So we're just going to put them here. And then the standard S ranks are here. We've got 3 of them who are yet to have a buff. They did say they're going to eventually buff all of the standard S ranks. And I guess we can just order these in whichever order we think that they are most likely to buff them. But we'll do that in a bit. Let's start with the limited S ranks, though. And straight away, we have a Miyabi. Guys, keep the mic bump clip and replace the bump sound with those new moaning woo-ah enemies. There's moaning woo-ah enemies? Is it good? Cooked? Okay, we're memeing, obviously. But I think she exists somewhere between good and fine. I'm quite happy to put her in good. She has probably only gotten better towards the latter half of Season 2, because first half of Season 2, we got Yuzuha, she got better, and then in the second half, we got Nangong. She got better. She's pretty good now. Yeah, they're antiing Miyabi. They've been antiing Miyabi for a very long time. The fact that she needs antiing means that she is in a good spot. She is a good character. Okay, cool. Let's do Caesar. Okay, so how bad does Caesar need a buff? Beyond cooked, very desperately cooked. No buff needed. Walter, you are capping, my guy. You are capping. That's crazy. Hey, Nem, how's it going? Okay, so we're gonna go cooked needs buff. Yeah, I think, honestly, what we will do is we'll order them in the order that we think that they most need a buff, which is not something I normally do when we do lists. Although we will do the pull value tier list, and when we do the pull value tier list, we will not order them like this. But we won't do pull value tier list until after Cissia has been released. Make sure you've liked, make sure you've subscribed. That's my little call to action for the YouTube video. Did you like it, boys? Did you like it? Oh, I forgot to intro the sponsor. Oh, well, that's Miku's problem. Anyway, Jane. Yeah, I think that's a needs a buff situation. To be fair, Miku is busy tomorrow making the snack video. So the person who's going to end up editing this video is actually me. Like, for real, it's actually me. I think... Look, guys, we can come back and we can adjust this as and when we want to. I think she really needs a buff. Yeah, I see you, Major Salty. Worse than A rank, she's really not so good. Yeah, I think that it's here. I think it's a need situation. I think when people are preferring to run Piper into bosses, we have a problem. I think that she needs a buff. To justify her existence, she needs a buff. You could make the argument that, like, oh, at M2 she's better. No, at M0 she should be better than Piper. She should be better than an M6 Piper at M0 with her sig. But sometimes she's not. That's a problem. I think that she goes into the cooked column. I think that she's behind Caesar. I think Caesar requires a complete rework in some way. But yeah, I do think that that's where she goes. When people are running the best A rank DPS, this S rank needs a buff. But then, yeah, like, the thing is, though, is that, like, why would you... Like, the only reason you would run Jane is because you like Jane. And I like Jane, but I have a Piper and I have a Jane. They're both built. So if I just flip the discs between my Piper and my Jane... Do you know what I mean? If I just flip my discs that are good from my Jane to my Piper... like, depending on the circumstance, yes. But, like, there will be circumstances where Piper is just better. She's also at 1.1 agent. I don't think it's crazy that she gets a potential unlock. Remember, Sambi's had 2 buffs, and she came out in 1.6. I think it's a needs buff situation. I ain't gonna lie. Birchie Boy, thank you for the follow. All right. Compared to other agents in this list, she's significantly better off. Look. When we're done with the list, look, she's definitely behind Caesar. She's definitely behind Caesar. When we're done with the list, we can go back and we can reassess anyone we're really uncomfortable with. Leiter. Hear me out. Hear me out on Leiter. I think he's fine. However, I wouldn't be upset if he got a buff. I really wouldn't be. Yeah, because the problem is that he's very limited with what team types he can work in. They can have him continuing to be like a really good fire and ice stunner. However, like the problem that I have with Leiter is that he's so limited to the types of teams that you can run him in. You can't run him with anomaly DPSs. You can't run him with rupture DPSs. So we've had rupture added to the game since he was released, but his additional ability never got updated to reflect that. So he kind of does want a buff, but it's a small one. And it's not like he's unserviceable now. I very much do believe that he's fine, but he kind of does need a little buff. Because at the moment, there's no real reason like if everything was equal and you were able to pick up any character at any time, there would be no reason to get Leiter over Dylan. Like zero. Like he kind of needs a buff. I think that's what this column was made for. I'm not gonna lie. Scissors. Oh, okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh my god. He's not bad. His competition is just insane. Also true, Kuno. Also true. Shino, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. For 8 months. Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. Okay. Yeah, and Lycan had a buff as well, which actually kind of makes him even less useful because Lycan can cover a lot of what he does with, for example. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Like I think he's in the right spot. I think he's in the right spot. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm really not sure about this one. Okay. I think I disagree with the Jane placement. I said at the time, Shino, I don't know if you've only just got here, but we can go back and reassess Jane at the end if we feel like she's in a kind of needs buff situation, but I think for now she's staying there. The thing is with Qingyi is she does buff up the stun damage multiplier like no one else. However, like how useful is that really? Hang on, I'm making myself bigger so it's easier to see me. You're welcome. It also seems we have nothing else on screen anyway. So for Qingyi, look, it's between these two. It's between these two. I just don't think that she's that useful anymore. Just let her stun faster. The problem with stunning faster is you need 2 sets of stabbies for the stun damage multiplier to be better. It's like, she would need some kind of rework where maybe you only need to do 1. We just got better options now. True. Needs it for sure if Leiter does. Yeah, okay. So if we're saying Leiter kind of needs a buff, then we put Qingyi in needs buff. I'm happy with that, I think. I think I'm happy with that. Okay. Potential unlock. We can order these in the order we most would like them to get a buff as well. But yeah, we'll see. I think Yanagi, I would like for her additional ability to be updated so you could run her as a hyper carry now that Nangong exists. But the fact that you don't get it when you run her with like Nangong Yuzuha isn't a huge deficit because it's just anomaly buildup, right? It's not a huge change. It would be nice, but it's not a huge change. Yeah. Anomaly buildup for 45%, which you're getting way more than that with Nangong, and well, you're getting about that with Nangong. So basically, you don't miss out on anything. I'm between these two. I think we go fine. Yanagi needs a skin, not a buff. Yeah, a buff would be nice, but not as cooked. I think she's separate to Leiter because I think she's still super viable. Whereas, like, you know, because you can still run her with Miyabi. You can still run her with, like, Yuzuha Nangong. You can also do other things with her. You could run her with Vivian and Yuzuha. She's still fine. She would like an additional ability update. She doesn't work with Yuzu and Nango. She absolutely does. We just talked about her additional ability not being active, but it's actually not that much of a big deal. Have you tried running Yanagi recently? Yeah, in my video today, there is footage of me playing Yanagi into UCC. We also cleared Sweeper with her. I cleared Sweeper with her as well. I look, would I like for her to have a buff? Yes. Does she kind of need a buff? I would say no. I think she's low priority. Low priority for a buff. I think she's high. She's fine. She's not good. She's not immune to buffs. But she's fine. She's fine. Okay. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna sting. Okay. Get ready. I'm so sad. I'm really quite sad about it. But yeah, she's a 1.0 agent, and she was good in 1.0 because she just had much better early game team options. As the game has developed, though, I would argue that Ellen has gotten way better options and 2 buffs. So much more love for Ellen, which kind of makes sense. She was the first character in the game, and I think a lot of people pulled her and really like her. So yeah, I do think, though, that G1 as the other 1.0 agent, kind of cooked right now, kind of does need a buff. I don't know where I would put her along here. We'll reorder this at the end. Maybe like here. Maybe slightly more than Chingy. Maybe actually probably slightly more than Jane. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Astra. Buff Ellen again. No. Defensive assist in my life is yours. So easy. So easy. Yep, absolutely. Astra. I would say still good. Not even fine. Still good. She's the most universal support in the game. Remember when Rupture got added? She had Rupture added to her additional ability. Do y'all remember that? She's crazy good. Yeah, I really don't think we need anything additional. I don't think we even need to consider like, oh, maybe this, maybe that. No, I think she's fine. She's the most universal support. She was given out, not given out, but she had that guarantee for the rerun guarantee banner. So I think people picked her up. She's universally pretty useful everywhere. If you don't have a good anomaly support, she'll do. If you don't have a good rupture support, she'll do. Like, and if you want to run Evelyn, she's great. If you want to run attack characters, she's better than she is with anomaly because she also provides a crit damage support buff. So yeah, she's good. I think she's absolutely fine. No need to talk about it anymore. Oh god. So I think I might be being biased. If you think she's fine, then why are you putting her in good? Well, look, there's a difference in wordage between fine and good. Good is she's good. Fine is she's fine. You know what I mean? Maybe I said the word fine, but I didn't really mean fine. I meant fine. Fine. You see what you seeing the difference? I think she's fine, but I might be biased. I think she's fine, but I might be biased. I think you could make the argument for her needing a little buff. To be honest, if we just got a chain attack set, we'd be good. We'd be golden. We wouldn't need anything else if we just got a chain attack set. She doesn't need a buff. She just needs a set. I think she goes in fine. Am I crazy? Just use Inferno Metal. Bruh, that's too much crit rate. Tiny little buff. Tiny whittle buff. I'd see. I could hear the argument for it, but I think that she goes here in fine. All right. I feel like I'm gonna let you guys decide because I feel like I love Evelyn too much. Um, and it's hard sometimes. Kinda needs buff. Fine. Those are the two options. There are no other options, okay? Copied. Chat's all messed up on YouTube. Just needs any fire weakness. Give us Evelyn outfit. Okay, well. Cook. Cook? Cook? She might need a buff in 6 months. See, look, I think I might be being biased by saying she's fine. I'm open to the idea that she kind of needs a buff, but I really like her. I really like playing her. I'm quite good at playing her, which also might be why I think that she's just fine. Glio Kami, thank you for the follow. Looking at Evelyn, and it's hard sometimes. I mean, brother. If you think he needs a buff, you probably just struggle with the gameplay. Okay, well, yeah, but like, I think the people who are here are a representation of players who are probably pretty deep on the game. So let's see what they say. It's fine. She's fine. Cool. All right. Good. I'm happy with that. That's great. Okay, cool. Let's do trigger. Trigger. It doesn't really matter. I'm between putting her between fine and good. I think fine. Definitely not at risk of getting a buff. Let's put it that way. She's not amazing. Not like a T0 character, but yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. Okay. Oh shit, here we go again. Well, I don't really know we need to talk about this one that much. He's gonna go here. My gut is saying here. Cooked, needs buff. Something needs to change. They need to support Totalize more, maybe with an enemy mechanic or something, so it feels like there's a reason to use Hugo. Except the problem is there's no other Totalizers. So, like, why would they do that? Unless they started making Totalize a more meaningful thing, they added a couple of DPSs who have Totalize, and then maybe Hugo might be okay. But for right now, yeah, he is cooked. Yeah, Totalize was never in any way close to being meta. Maybe they'll add it with wind. Maybe. Unlikely, but maybe. Okay, I think we're good. I think we could argue for above or below G1, but I would actually say below. Is he more cooked than Caesar? I don't know. The reason that I would put him below G1 is that, like, G1 isn't getting antied just from the basis of being an ice element character, whereas Hugo is. Only 3 got reset. Oh, Chunks, thanks for streaking, though. Don't worry about it, man. Caesar is the ultimate cooked. Yeah. Yeah, but I in current endgame, there's Ice Week bosses like Thrall. How does he do into current Thrall? Question. Is anyone running him into current Thrall? I don't have him. Should make his kit outside of the total, not total ass, so he can actually do damage outside of totalize. Be able to maybe utilize the stun to do more damage. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Yeah. He should be decent, right? I mean, he should be okay. Hey, Ern, how's it going? 15k? Well, probably a very small minority, yeah. I 21k through with a forecast team, no dial-in with Hugo. Okay, so it's serviceable. It's serviceable. Let's leave him there. We can decide on the order later. Okay, cool. Vivian. Oh, sorry. I mean, that was accidental, but also, yeah. I mean, is she as good in that what would be the sub DPS for anomaly slot as Nangong? No, I think most of the time now you would probably prefer Nangong, but Vivian's still really, really good. I think, yeah, I think she's absolutely, like, that was an accidental press, But yeah, I'm completely okay with her being in good. She's a good character. Yixuan, Void Hunter level Yixuan. I mean, the less time we spend on these high level characters, the more time we can spend talking about like the ones who actually need help. I think she's just like I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Swimsuit buff for Yixuan? No, you're still talking about Vivian, but that's fine. But yeah, she's good. Okay, Jufufu. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. She's not good. She's fine. But yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. Yeah, there's a part of me that was thinking about like, would it be nice for her to get a little buff, considering how busted the stun agents have been recently, Nangong and Dylan. I mean, Dylan gives you a free ultimate. That's 3,000 decibels. Jufufu lets you overflow 1,000 decibels, and that was huge at the time. Yeah. Overflow? Yeah, because it lets you go over 3,000 up to 4,000. Is that not the right terminology? Sorry. Am I too gamer lingo? Am I too gamer lingoed? And gives you 300 back. Oh yeah, you're right. She does give you 300 back. Yeah. Doesn't Jufufu want to be buffed? I mean, I'd be okay with it. She is fine. Also, like, is she as good as lighter with fire and ice teams? No, but pretty much everywhere else, she's kind of second or third. Because I forgot about Trigger. She's like third best. Oh fuck. Does Jufufu need a buff? Oh my god. Anyway, she's still fine. She is still fine. She's like Vivian after Nangong. Yeah, she's not bad, but I could see the content. I think the problem with Jufufu is I could see the content scaling past her. Let's leave her in fine, but we can come back to this list and readjust it in a couple of patches. Okay, Yuzuha. You never actually want Fufu? True. Yeah, I think the thing is with Fufu is that you would rather have Dylan in almost every circumstance that you would have Fufu. And then in some of those circumstances, you would also rather have Lighter. And in some of those circumstances, you would also rather have Trigger. So yeah, she's just fine. Oh, sorry. Anyway, Yuzuha, yeah, that's not even fun. Yeah, she's good. She's like a really good support character for Anomaly. All good. Okie dokie. It's Alice. I'm somewhere between fine and good, but she definitely doesn't need a buff. She may be here. She may be there. Does it really matter? No. I feel like... Does she belong here? I'll just put an even number. Look, she's good. She's good or fine. Either way, does not need a buff. We don't even need to talk about it. She's at the top of fine. We're not ordering these, but we will order this list when we get to the end. Okay, cool. Seed. Seed. I mean, Seed just got a buff, like an indirect buff from the addition of Cissia, plus the fact that she was not really struggling anyway, plus the fact that she is probably the easiest character to get a low-cost team up and running. You could run her with like Billy and Nicole and still clear endgame, especially if the buffs are good. The buffs are really good right now. She's not good, I wouldn't say. I'd say she's fine. Like, I feel like this level is kind of reserved for the Void Hunter level agents, except Viv is here. And supports. Anyway, Orphe. Yeah, Orphe's kind of niche, but there's no point bringing her out of that niche. Really good with Zambi, pretty good with Seed. There's a chance she could work with other attackers in the future. She's not like T0, T1. Well, maybe T1. You know what? She's fine. There's no need. She does not need a buff. She's absolutely fine. Okay, cool. Lucia is a good character. She's basically a T0 support, the T0 for Rupture teams, Rupture DPS Idari is somewhere between, yeah, probably here. Maybe here, maybe there. But then we have Dylan, who is good. Then we have Bandue, who is fine. He's fine. You need to learn how to play him. And then his damage output is the same as Idari's. It's cool. It's fine. All good. Don't panic about it. Everything okay. Swimsuit for Idari. Let's go. Banyu is actually the hardest to learn. He is. That's not a question mark. Ellen cannot be saved. Helen's had 2 buffs. She's not getting buffed again. Wait, what? Unless. Oh god, don't do it to me. Okay. Okay, I think we're too recent now. I think we're too recent. Like, yeah, everything here is now Zhao and later. Like, I'm just really going to quickly go Zhao, good. Shunga's good. Suna, somewhere between good and fine. Arya, somewhere between good and fine. Nangong is good. And then Cissia will probably be fine. Okay, done. Right, these characters aren't out yet. Okay, so I think the big thing that we need to do now is we need to assess what order these go in. I'm happy with Caesar at the bottom. I'm happy with Hugo next. I'm happy with Ju Yuan next. I'm happy with Jane next. And then I'm happy with I think maybe like that. But I would be really happy if any of these 5 got a potential unlock next. Hugo's that bad? Hugo's not that bad. He's just pretty bad. Hugo at the bottom. Needs lighter and M2 to even function. I don't know about that one, man. I see what you did there. Thank you for the follow. I think this is the right order. I think we only ended up with lighter here. I think that's okay. I think I'd be happy if lighter got a buff, and I would be proven right if any of these got a buff. So I would say if in 2.8 we got 2 buffs and it was Caesar and Hugo, W. And then if 3.0 we got Ju Yuan and Qingyi, W. And if 3.1 we got Jane, also W. There are rumors about Jane getting a potential unlock next patch. Again, she's in the top 5. I think that does make sense. With Lighter being in that tier, I'd move Fufu there too. Why Jane's so late? I just think that she's like, she's not in as bad of a state as Caesar. And she's not in as bad of a state as Hugo. For sure. I think the fact that she's an anomaly character means that you can still put her on a team and do okay. The problem is that sometimes Piper is better. And that's just the thing that we have to do. Smash tier list now. Well, no, we also have to decide on standard S ranks. Done. Yeah, Neko first. Then Rina, then Khalida. Khalida stuns really quick. It's really good. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. Neko needs it the most. I'd love for Neko to get her potential unlock next patch. Rina is clunky because her buff up time is so short. I can't remember off the top of my head. Is it 8 seconds? And it gets extended by M1, doesn't it? Wait. Okay, game open. Is it under EX? No. Where is it? 12 at M1. It's 6. Oh my god, that sucks. Oh my god, that sucks. Oh, it doesn't tell you. Drusilla or Anastella, others blah, 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 blah. The effect ends when both Drusilla. It doesn't even tell you. It doesn't even tell you. So that's 6, and then M1 changes it to 12. Doubles the amount of time. Yeah, 5.5. Okay, cool. Ugh. Okay, I feel like I'm getting different numbers from people in chat. So I'm just going to say, I can't remember. But I will just say that this is pretty short. I might quit the game if they buff Rina's uptime. Yeah, it just makes her clunky to play. Why would you quit the game? It just makes it clunky to play. I'd even take a buff that is not necessarily as good as long as it's less clunky. I think that's fine. M1 is the baseline. It really is for Arena. And then Kalita needs it the least. But guys, just to be clear, it's not necessarily that they buff characters in the order that they need it, because remember, they gave the potential unlock to Lycan. Lycan was still being used in meta endgame teams, and they gave him the potential unlock now, which is pretty bad, because when he actually needs a potential unlock to keep up with content, he's not going to get it because he already got buffed. So anyway, yeah, Lycan shouldn't have been buffed. We should have buffed one of these instead. And yeah, so there's no real rhyme or reason to the order that they do them in. Let's just see what happens. Also, yeah, I would say that Neko, and I know that there are some Neko stands here, but like I would say that Neko overall is worse than Soldier 11, and Soldier 11 got the potential unlock first. Again, so yeah, we'll see. So glad says he was an easy skip. Means more pull for Premier. So sad though. Okay, we're gonna react to a Cissia video in a sec. Are we happy with all of this? Any final questions or thoughts from you guys before I wrap up the video? They buffed Lycan because they got the idea on how to buff him and thought it was really cool. I mean, they're not wrong. Like, his buff is cool. It's just a shame that he got it now, because it means that when he actually does need a buff at some point in the future, they'll be like, oh, we already buffed him. Remember, once Cissia is out, we will do the pull value tier list, so make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. As always, remember to like and subscribe for better average luck on all your pulls. Pull responsibly, stay weird. Bye. Oh, let me know if you disagree about any of this in the comments down below. Sorry, someone's going to have to edit that in. I'm going to be real, though. I want this video to go up tomorrow. Miku is already editing because he's editing the Snack Wife intro. So it might be me who does the editing. Very sad. Very sad. But it is what it is. Okay. Do you think that any agent could get a second buff like they did for Sambi/Ellen? I would think that they wouldn't want to scale the game in a way that requires a second buff. The unemployed streamer has to work. In regards to the list, not changed. What's your opinion about Fufu getting fixed to her beta strength? 1k refund instead of a 300? Nice. Yeah, considering that Dylan just gives a free ult, getting a 1k refund would be really nice. Yeah. When we yanking snakes, it will still be Wednesday evening. I'll announce it on the Discord tomorrow. I'll double check everyone I'm supposed to be pulling for, and I'll announce it on the Discord. It'll be a good fun time. Come along. We'll do some pulls. Good time. Good time. But yeah, that's basically it. Okay, should we go to YouTube? And let's watch Flossen's video. Number 1 recommended, Scott Outpost Investigators. You're welcome, boys. I watch it. I do watch it. There's a new one 3 hours ago. Flossen. Oh my god, I'm just gonna look it up. Post more shit? What do you mean? Okay, let's do this. So, Flossen has been doom posting Snake Wife. And I have a question. And that question is, can't we just enjoy Snake Wife? Let's watch, as you can see, I haven't watched this video here, but like I kind of got the vibe of what it is. Genuinely concerned about Cissia, and now he's saying Cissia's early access is exactly what I feared, i.e. it's so over, she's cooked, it's not going to be a good fun time. So I'm curious as to hear what he's going to say. As someone who pulls waifu over meta when I probably shouldn't, but I can't really say, but I don't really struggle with endgame content because like like it's not really fair for me to say that. I'm a content creator that covers the game. I have characters with mindscapes on, but you know, like, but for me, pulling characters, like, it's fun. I pull a character for fun. And if Cissia isn't great as a hyper carry, it doesn't really affect me that much. But I think that the Cissia dooming might be a little bit too much. You should listen to him and skip the snack for silly. YouTube mod's trying to get me to pull silly again. All right, let's see what he's saying.
And the wolf pup, I assume the wolf pup is what, Razor?
Let me officially
Wait, that's not flossing.
introduce alliance and freedom. Travelers under the protection of the night.
I saw the message.
Welcome to Mondstadt. Finally, no more having.
You want to know the real answer?
The city.
You gotta know. It's
With
only
Dean
seed,
on our
bro.
side, surely even the
I think he lacks whimsy.
vicious
only
storm
seed.
terror will be
I
no
don't-
match for us.
Distinct lack of whimsy. That's bait.
Oh my god. Sorry. I forgot my seed crutch. Yo, what's up? It's Flossin.
Lamau.
Guys, listen. I watched the Cissia early access. All of my worst fears came true. The early access came out, and you know, I'm watching Kana's video. Kana's a great content creator, by the way. If you don't know who Kana is, great Zenless theory crafter. But I'm looking at these numbers, right? I'm looking at these numbers on release.
Yeah. Those are numbers. Those are numbers, that's for sure. What I do have to say though is, hear me out, boys. Hear me out. Hear me out. What the hell is Lighter doing there? I mean, Canada does have a thing where he tests like a bunch of like not necessarily optimal teams. I will say Canada does have whimsy, but what I'd also like to point out about this is remember that this, I don't know exactly what scores these are for, but there is a chance that this is for UCC. And we all know how tanky UCC has gotten. Guys, any M0W1 Sambi premium team have us here? Sambi, Orphe, Trigger? What kind of scores is Sambi putting up right now, M0W1? You know what I'm saying? Where is Seed? I think this is specifically scores without Seed. Like 37k, 40k, 43, 41. So the fact that we might be getting like 35, oh, but there's also like 39. So the fact that we might be getting close to that, hyper carrying with a sub DPS, I think that's fine. Got 40k, but I have M1 trigger. So I don't think that's too crazy. All right, I think that's too crazy. Right, anyway.
Shiyu defense and deadly assault scores, right? This is Cissia main DPS, right?
UCC. It is UCC. I actually didn't know that, by the way, but okay, that's fine.
Spoke about this. We said that Cissia's investment at M0 plus the signature weapon probably is not going to
Is
be...
34k considered a bad score now? I think if you have full M0W1 teams and you're running it into the shill boss, then it's not necessarily a bad score, but it might, you know, like in the past, we've definitely been seeing higher scores from new characters being run into shill bosses. However, the shill is not just for Cissia, it's also for Seed. And the fact that we're, you know, a couple of thousand scores away, a couple of thousand away from the full Zambi premium team, because the UCC's HP is like ballooned, I don't think that's too crazy. Yeah, these scores are great for a character that's not meant to be main DPS. I agree. I agree. 35k is fine, 29k is fine, 24k is fine, 20k is fine. I can't get S rank anymore. it do be a bit like that sometimes, but yeah, like I think if you're creative, you can take advantage of the buffs. You pull characters to support your waifus. I don't necessarily think you'll still be okay, I think. But anyway, yeah, these scores seem fine. They seem okay, especially for a sub DPS who's not meant to be a main DPS.
That good, right? And I mean, just looking at this as a main DPS, Cissia is pushing 34k on release in Deadly Assault. Now,
Again, that's based on the scores that we heard in chat, that's a few thousand less than the premium Zambi team. That's fine.
Now, to be fair, okay, I'm not asking Kana to be like the craziest theory crafter ever. I'm not asking.
I also, just while we're on the subject of scores, I don't want to derail too much, but I did see April. Can I open that on a new tab? Fuck, I fucked it. I saw this video. And this is into Defiler. We don't know I don't know exactly what the buff is, but it's into Defiler. And the scores here without seed are also pretty decent. 48, 46, 40. It's fine, actually. Actually fine. Anyway, back to Flossin. Oh, dude.
And the
Where were
Wolf
we?
Pup,
right? I'm looking at these numbers on release. Shiyu defense and deadly assault scores, right? This is Cissia main DPS, right?
All problems will go away if they stopped increasing the HP. True, but like, it's the. I said it in my video today. It's the reality of playing a gacha game. Is there will always be some level of power creep. HP inflation is the laziest way to do that, to be honest with you. But it's a way that they're gonna do that.
We spoke about this. We said that Cissia's investment at M0 plus the signature weapon probably is not going to be that good, right? And I mean,
True.
just looking at this as a main DPS, Cissia is pushing 34k on release in Deadly Assault. Now, to be fair, okay, I'm not asking Kana to be like the craziest theory crafter ever. I'm not asking Rivenus or EO to be the craziest, you know, person when doing these runs. Like, I even watched EO's video specifically, and he said himself that, you know, he doesn't practice seed. He's kind of just trying to learn Cissia, showcase the character. But still, it's like we're trying to sell a character in 2.7, right? And you're putting up numbers of 34k, showing off a main DPS, right?
I have a theory, boys, okay? My theory is that they're trying to sell the character on the character. My theory is that they're trying to sell the character based on the character. They kind of don't. I think they kind of deliberately undertuned her because they know that 2.8 is, you know, pre 3.0, and then 3.0 is going to be like a big power spike probably. So they've kind of just undertuned her, made her really niche, made her okay at being a hyper carry if you don't have seed, but you know, nothing special. And I think they're trying to sell us her based on the appeal of the character and not the agent play, you know, like the scores and stuff. And for me, it's working. I'm okay with that. I'm completely fine with that. Sell with personality, I'm there with bells on. Yeah.
Right? Because not a lot of people have seed, right? Not a lot of people have seed. And
I'm actually so curious, though, to see how she sells. Because I think I saw something on Reddit today where someone was saying, like, oh, who's going to be selling worse, Idari or Cissia? But I have a theory that I think the casual players don't give a shit. They play the story. They see cute waifu, and they're like, I like her a lot. I'm just going to pull for it, man.
it's just, this is disheartening to see.
She'll sell worse than Idari.
Again,
I think
at M0,
I think to
Cissia's
us, to the people who are here, I think that the amount of people who will be pulling for Cissia will be pretty low. The seed havers probably, yeah, but then everyone else probably not so much. And I think that's okay, but I think like the more casual audience will be like, she's cute, I like her, I'm just gonna pull.
technically not supposed to be a main DPS, right? She's supposed to be paired with seed. And again, that's kind of where my problem comes in. I have a couple notes here.
Oh shit.
Sorry. The first
It's no
one
time.
crack up, bro. It's only seed. Listen,
Remember
it's
again, and I think like the context of UCC, and for whenever this video was recorded for Flossin as well, like I think the reason he's annoyed about it specifically also is because sorry, my chat's covering his face. But I think the reason that Flossin is annoyed about it specifically is because he really likes Cissia and he wants her to be better. But yeah, I also think that with the UCC changes to the HP going up like very dramatically, this may have been recorded before then. So he may not have known that actually it's not that different to a Zambi team.
true. It's like EO said this, but it's like I can't blame him. It is only seed. Like this was one of my biggest concerns about this character, right? Guys, I said in my last video, releasing a character in a gacha game that is in a niche within a niche is perfectly fine, right? You can do that, and you can balance stuff and make it work. However, releasing a character who is in a niche within a niche and they also feel underwhelming to play is not good for the game. And if you do that, you get a character like Cissia, who is
See, look, I don't know if she feels underwhelming to play. From the event stuff that we've done, I think she seems pretty cool. I think she seems pretty fun to play. I'm kind of in.
underpowered, undercooked, and I mean, like, when you showcase them,
And remember, she's getting almost 50 against Defiler. It's just UCC where the scores are a little bit hit, which UCC is hit across the board.
on release, they're pushing 35k in Deadly Assault. Anyway, so my biggest question is...
Yeah, he keeps coming back to that. I feel like this might have been recorded pre the UCC, the great HP UCC-ing.
what is this character
Are you in for Cissia because she's Snake Wife? Yeah. Yeah, 100.
at M0 without a signature weapon, without seed? Is she a support because she gives crit rate, crit damage? Is she a main
There's a lot of context missing to these clears, TBH. Yeah, also true. Yeah, 100%. Again, which is why I did bring up April's video showing the Defiler clears, which were much more, in line with what we'd expect from a main DPS at M0W1. And she's not a main DPS. She's meant to be a sub DPS. Anyway.
DPS?
Are you still on for Premier after Cissia? I don't know. I actually don't know how I feel about Premier. Premier kind of feels a little bit like Evelyn Dark Mode, and I do have Evelyn. Anyway, I heard Premier got nerfed. Yeah, I don't think her numbers have been nerfed, but some of her combo playstyle did, and then some of her intro also got nerfed as well. Not that anyone should care about that too much.
Oh, okay, Rock.
Adam Mays, thank you for
Oh
the
my God.
sub so much. For 3 months, 07. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Because she has Venom in her enhanced basic attacks. Is she sub DPS? Well, yeah.
She kind of does a little bit of everything. She is a jack of all trades, master of none. That is true.
For sure, we know that, but she's reliant on seed. This is the biggest problem with Cissia, is that her identity is surrounded by seed. She has no identity outside of seed. And I even wrote it down right here. And just a couple
You are supposed to pull her for seed. It doesn't mean that you can't pull her for something else.
comparisons to go over, right? We already spoke about them, but Soldier Zero Ambi, she never wanted seed since Orphe released. Soldier Zero Ambi much prefers Orphe's aftershock attacks due to Soldier Zero Ambi being an aftershock DPS. Why only pull for you would only pull Cissia for Ambi for enjoyment purposes.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy that. Don't you worry about it, buddy. Her trust event is gonna be so goofy. Pull for the trust event. Look, no one's saying that she's gonna be better than Sambi. No one's saying that she's gonna be better than Seed. No one's even saying that she's gonna be good without Seed. She's gonna be okay. And I think that's fine enough. But yeah.
Okay.
Idari has had great staying power. Yeah, to be honest, I feel like I've talked about that every time Idari's come up. Idari as a main DPS has had incredible staying power. If we look back at like previous Deadly Assaults, I feel like I've done this so many times on stream, but like, yeah, every Deadly Assault, there's a boss for her. Maybe except for one or two since she's released. But anyway. Am I wrong that Cissia also works with potential future physical attackers? No. So there was rumors before she came out, and it was basically in her kit, but then it got removed, for her to work with physical Death Shred as well as electric Death Shred, but she no longer provides the physical Death Shred anymore. So she kind of is, yeah. Like Silly, it would have never have been Silly anyway, because remember, it was physical and electric death shred, and they took away the physical death shred. Even if the physical death shred had stayed, it still wouldn't have been for Silly, because Silly is a rupture agent. He doesn't need death shred. I have this gut feeling people are going to cook after she comes out. That's what I'm excited for. And I think I have seen people run it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's being played optimally. And remember, like, this is no shade to any of the CCs in the content creator program. Like, they get like a few days in there, a week tops, and like they want to try everything out, but then they also need to make a video and stuff and post that. So it's tough to try everything you want to try. But like with her death shred plus the death shred from Trigger's engine plus the death shred from Nicole, you see where I'm going here? We can make like a mini little rupture team where we just ignore all of the defense. It'll be super cool. How engine reliant is Cissia? If you're running her as a sub DPS with Seed, not very. If you're running her as a main DPS, very. Am I crazing for owning Seed and not pulling Cissia? No. And I think that's part of the problem, right? And I think Flossen will probably get onto it. I think part of the problem is that Seed doesn't really need Cissia. Seed is okay with, you know, if you pulled Orphe for Seed, like the uplift from Orphe to Cissia is going to be minimal. Does Orphe prefer to be paired up with Sambi? Yes. But, I mean, if you pulled Orphe for Seed, it's not like your scores are going to be bad. It's fine. Is M2 Cissia baseline? Lamau. Yeah, M2 Cissia is where her DPS potential starts to come out, is what I've heard. But, you know, we can look at the mindscapes in a bit if we want. Means Valina 3.0 Void Hunter level? I doubt it. I doubt it that Valina is the Void Hunter level agent in 3.0. Very much. CC say that Anton's Wenjin at R5 is a close second to her Sig. Yeah. So, yeah. True. Yeah. Again, for Seed, if you're running her with Seed, that will be a, you know, like, you'll be able to be completely fine just putting Anton Sig on her. You know, you'll notice a small difference, but it won't be major. If you're running main DPS Cissia, I'm not going to say you will want her engine, but her engine will provide a bigger uplift for her own damage potential.
Sambi does not want Seed. Sambi does not want Cissia. Sambi wants Aftershock attacks. Anybody that does Aftershock, she will even take Jifufu.
I mean, you can run her with Sambi, but you probably shouldn't.
Or she takes somebody like Cissia, right? She does not want anybody who doesn't want Aftershock attacks. Harumasa, he has infinitely better options to play with. Grace, Seed, Yanagi, Dylin, Astra, Nicole, and again, this is Harumasa.
I don't know about Greece, but yeah, like you gotta be pretty good with Harumasa to make that work.
Also on release, right? These are the amount of characters Harumasa can play with on release. Cissia has to play with one. Like, one has to be on the team. That is, I don't know. And then last one here, I wrote Seed. Whether we like it or not, Seed is a competitor with Cissia when it comes to electric DPS in the game. However, if we think about a Seed and Cissia team, will this team, again, be better than a Seed or Ambi team at M0, or will I need Mindscape's investment? And just
yeah, right? A Seed Sambi? Seed Sambi versus Seed Cissia? I think he's comparing the scores, but he's only looking at the UCC scores, which I think is a mistake.
Based on what my good friend EO said in his early access video.
Did you see Yojimbo's talking about the pre-nerf this year? I didn't, no. But I'm sure it's good. Yojimbo's chill. She was supposed to buff physical and rupture. Oh yeah, we were talking about that a minute ago, man.
This character comes online at M0, M2. And again, this is something that I was complaining about.
To run her as a main DPS and have her feel almost as good as other, like, it's so hard for me to say, because I mean, I haven't played her in early access either, so it's so hard for me to say that. But if we're 35K'ing on UCC, and to be fair, there were higher scores there. There was a 39K there in one of the teams. Whereas Sambi's premium team, according to you guys, is getting around the 40K mark. and that's main DPS Cissia, I think that's fine. I think that's completely fine. I think a lot of this is because UCC's HP is so big, and maybe Flossen didn't realize how much that affects the scores.
Hoyo, you are asking players to hyper invest into a niche sub DPS character with M1, possibly M2, and a signature weapon.
I think we're jumping here. I think we're jumping.
Just for that? The flower girl? Okay, listen, I like Seed, but bro, that is crazy investment. Again, I just don't understand why.
Yeah, I don't think that's the thing. I think we're jumping the gun there. Yeah, it kind of means that. Again, it's so hard to compare, right? The reason why it's so hard to compare is like, if you are running Seed Cissia into UCC with this boss and the electric shield buff here, it's gonna do better than Sambi Orphe, and it's probably gonna do better than Seed Sambi, just because this has been made specifically to shield for Cissia. So it's really tough, like especially when we're taking scores and using those for whether or not we should or shouldn't pull a character. I really don't. As much as I love talking about pull value, I think it's really tough when we start talking about like actual potential scores. I think it's really hard. Blossom was in here earlier. He said he has a theory as to why Cissia is the way she is, but he didn't want to open that can of worms in the video. Yeah, if I'm honest, I think they're testing it. I genuinely think they're testing a low value pull, what's the word? I think they're testing a low, like very niche within a niche, kind of okay on her own, but doesn't necessarily lift anything like super high. And I think the reason why that they're doing that is so that they can see if they can sell based on just the character alone. And I think, if I'm honest, I think she'll do okay. Yeah, they're limit testing. Yeah, potentially. I think so. And also, they don't want to put anything out that's like strong so that when the power level goes up in 3.0, we can all be like, oh, shoot, you got to pull for these characters, man. Yeah, cashing in the waifu factor. Yeah. Low power, high charisma. Is Flossen still here? Narok 07. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Prime. Thank you for remembering to set your Prime. Much appreciated for the 3 months. If that is the goal of Cissia, I pray she sells well. Me too. But the thing is as well is that like I'm not in the business of people bricking their accounts. Like if you're a newer player and you don't have a seed, probably don't pull Cissia. Like she is a luxury pull, and that's okay. I'm surprised you don't have an Octomummy ink on me soundbite. You know what? That's actually like if I just cut that me saying that out, that's like perfect, right? What if you don't have any electric as a newer player? Yeah, it's probably still a no, man. It's probably a hard pass from me. Because, like, if you don't have any electric, like, as in if you have no electric DPSs, you're probably better off just forcing the electric bosses. Normally, the electric bosses have other weaknesses or they're pushovers, like Typhon. You're probably just better off forcing something else. Even Defiler is physical weak as well. What if now, hear me out, I'm a new player, it's going to brick my account, but I'm going to do it anyway. Based? No. I mean, that is kind of based, though. If she's a brick, then consider me bricked up. Let's go. All right, let's see. Joking aside, she will work with Anton. True. Joking aside, she will work with Anton. I don't want to say whether or not you'll get 20k because I wouldn't know. What did you see in Cissia? She really wasn't that interesting so far. Like, what did I miss? She's cute little snake girl, and she slithers around and stuff, and her trailer's really cute. And in the story, she finds all your snacks and makes weird faces. Like, she's silly. She's funny. And she's kind of hot. Anyway, put Cissia in the needs a buff tier. Yeah, we'll go back to it. All right, okay. Let's see what else we got going on. How is he yapping for 6 more minutes? Let's see.
Why we're asking this much from players
Her
for
VA was good. Her VA is fantastic. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's take it back by 10 seconds.
again, I just don't understand why we're asking this much from players for a character that is basically going to be a nobody in 2.8. I'll be
Oh, nobody. My snake wife? I will say as well, and this is cope. This is ultimate cope. You should not pull Cissia unless you have seed or you're okay with it being a luxury pull. If you're okay with that, then that's fine. We're on the same page. But if you don't, what's the word? Where was I going with this? If you don't have seed, you're planning to pull Cissia because it's a luxury pull, fine. If you're planning to pull Cissia for some future potential that may never happen, what if Ramiel is an electric attack character? Oh my god, I have to pull Cissia. No. Like don't plan for any kind of future. Remember, electric attack is the character typing that we have the most of in the game. The reality is that if we get another electric attack who has resources that are really spread out, like Seed, then yeah, she will be good there. But the chances of us getting that are so low. Oh, they did nerf her. Yeah, Premier. Yeah. I heard. Anyway,
let's just be totally honest. 2.8 has Promia, it has S rank Billy. 3.0 probably is going to have Ramiel. I believe that's how you say her name.
Shit.
With the black wings. It's like there is so much competition, and you're throwing Cissia in here with said competition, and she has no chance unless you pay $400 for her.
It might be a good idea to put him on 1.5. We'll do it in a minute, maybe. Let's see. Like we keep pausing right now.
And she has no chance unless you pay $400 for her.
I mean, like if you're waifu pulling, you waifu pull, and then you clear anyway, and that's okay. You don't have to pull M2, just M0. It's fine. She's just a waifu pull, man. Don't worry about it.
Like, I don't know. I just think this is really sad to see, especially because I really, really like Cissia.
I think this is coming from a place of he really likes her and he wanted to run her as a main DPS, and then he saw the scores and was like, "Well, fuck that." But again, that was pre-knowledge of UCC HP going crazy, probably.
I was really hoping to have more capabilities or flexibility with her, but it is what it is, I guess. Guys, I had a couple more notes. I was gonna say a couple more things, but it's kind of redundant at this point. I'll just finish it up here with as far as the timing difference with Cissia compared to other characters like Hugo or Lighter when they released, how their situations kind of changed and why they still had value in comparison to Cissia. So if we go back to patch 1.3 with Lighter, right before Miyabi, people either were conflicted with Lighter or they were just like, I'm getting Miyabi, right? I don't care about Fire. I was one of those people who were conflicted because although I knew Miyabi was super strong and was very, 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 very good, Lighter was still providing value, even though he was weaker than Miyabi. And we saw that on his rerun, actually. I can't remember when he got a rerun, but when he did, I was one of those people, including a lot of others, who pulled Lighter on a rerun because they realized how much value he gives to Fire teams. Evelyn.
Yeah, I think the thing is with Lighter, that he had a lot of characters released after he was initially released that really wanted him. Yeah, I think he's going to say Evelyn and
Soldier 11, literally all of your Fire main carries. Although Lighter's banner didn't do the best on release, Lighter is still a good unit. And
I was going to say Hugo, but okay, Soldier 11, sure.
Tell anybody that Lighter is bad, they will look at you like you have 5 eyes. Hugo in 1.7. Although Hugo is niche, like Cissia, he still found value within his best team at the time, Lycon and Lighter, right? If you had those characters, Hugo was very, very good. It's kind of similar to Cissia. However, Hugo wasn't limited to just one character or two. Obviously, in patch 1.7, Lighter was the very, very best option for him, right? If you have Lighter plus another character, you can get away with anything. But you could still
find Cissia
value.
Was a male, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. I think that's fine.
Without Lighter, with Hugo. But Cissia is releasing right before 2.8 and 3.0, which has a wide variety of unique characters and things that players are more interested in, as well as investing their time into. And it is also important to note that patches that are X.0, so 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, all of those patches are notorious for being major patches in Hoyoverse games. So the ultimate question is where does Cissia lie in all of this, right? what is Cissia without Seed? Is Cissia supposed to be an electric support? Because her passive supports electric agents. It increases days when she has more on the team. So why are her electric teams underperforming without Seed? Is she a main DPS at M0 without her signature engine? Not really. Other DPS
Well,
kind of
again, I wouldn't necessarily say underperforming, just slightly less. She's not a hyper carry. She's been designed to support Seed, which is very niche. It is niche. I'm not arguing it's not niche, but I think she's okay.
Again, guys, like I just don't know what this character's doing at this point. And just watching the early access, like I'm just not impressed, bro. I don't want to play only Cissia and Seed. And when I see Cissia main DPS, it's like I don't want to play main DPS Cissia and get 30k in Deadly Assault. Now, again,
I'm the score chaser. I'm the score chaser. Wow. Again, yeah, I think this was probably pre. And remember, like, if we go back to the 943, if we go back to the Canna list here, I mean, certain teams are getting 39, and some are getting 34, some are getting 30s, 35s. Like, and again, that's not that different to what you guys are getting with premium Sambi teams. I think. He's okay.
Again, not to like hate on anybody's scores. Like if you're getting 30k in Deadly Assault, that is very good. 30k in Deadly Assault is very, 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 very good. But when I'm already getting that plus more, like I'm already pushing 40k with Seed without Cissia. So when I see this early access come out, it makes me wonder, like, what is this character?
Remember, that was without Cissia though. So like if we went to Canna's video now, oh shit, I can't. We'll check Canna's scores afterwards. But like Canna with Seed Cissia into that same UCC fight, we'll check the scores there. But like I think that's fine. I think it's gonna be an uplift. I imagine it's somewhere in the 50s. I can't remember off the top of my head. But you know, like in the edit, we'll put it in now if this becomes a YouTube video.
Really going to add to my account, because I don't really pull characters for aesthetic value. I don't pull characters just because I like them or they seem cool. Usually when I see Cissia and I see she's underperforming and I'm just a meta player, I can't help but ask, like, this, like, what is this character doing? And so
I didn't realize he was this meta. That's crazy. I actually didn't realize. Isn't this the Soldier 11 guy? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. I thought it was a case of, like, I think this is where my opinion and Flossen's opinion probably differs quite a bit, is that, like, from a meta perspective, does it make much sense to pull Cissia? And we already talked about that. No, it really doesn't. Like, especially if your seed team is already doing well. Like, what? It's going to do slightly better, potentially? Probably mostly dependent on a good buff in DA for it? Shrug. Yeah, like, absolutely, you skip. But, like, I think for me, like, yes, I pull for meta, but I also pull for waifu. And I think that's important. I think it's important to be like, look, I'm just going to pull this character because I like him. And there's a case of waifu over meta, sure, but I think I also pull like waifu with meta. So I'll waifu pull, and then I'll try and waifu pull around, and then I'll try and meta pull around the waifus to make sure that they work well. And that's pretty much the way I play the game. But I didn't realize he was so meta focused. But anyway, like, yeah, like I think if that's you, I think that's a valid approach. And I think, honestly, if you liked the character of Cissia and you're pretty pissed about it as a meta player, maybe you should question whether or not you're a waifu player.
Unfortunately, with that, I think I'm going to change my mind about Cissia. I think I'm not going to pull Cissia anymore. It sucks to say, especially because I'm a seed player, but also at the same time, like, I don't see this character succeeding outside of seed. Unless she gets more characters that enable her in the future, like with her passive, I don't see this character being good.
And that's probably not happening. Like we said, we've already have too many electric attack characters.
Not now, not ever. I mean, she comes online with Mindscapes, plus a weapon, but I don't know. Disappointing to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, let me know if you guys want to see more discussion videos, like just with me in front of the face cam, kind of talking to you guys.
Yes.
I know this is more kind of laid back. There's not really much editing going on, but I kind of like yapping, kind of like sitting here, talking on the mic, just, you know, being here.
Guys, subscribe to Flossen. Flossen's great. Okay, I feel like that's the end of the video. Should we look at the comments? Just curious. They kept nerfing it before 2.7. Buffing Nango is crazy to me. Yeah, from the pre-release stuff. Hoyo hate Electro. Kind of true. Doompost level 1000 also kind of true. I think, to be honest, he's probably like the way that he feels about it is that it's probably. Oh, look, we had we can just go back to April's video and show the different scores. But yeah, I think if he's coming at it from a perspective of like how much is this going to improve my account, the answer is not much. It's not going to improve your account. But do you want a puller? Yeah, so we're looking here at like 55k with like best possible premium team, and then over 50k for like the not quite as good teams, which I think is fine. That's with seed. So if he's a seed player, then yeah, that seems fine to me. And then yeah, main DPS Cissia 46k. I think this is into Defiler though. So if we check Kanna's video for the scores into UCC. And again, I think Flossen potentially recorded that before the UCC change, so therefore he might not. Team as main DPS, team as sub DPS. Can we just get the scores as a sub DPS, please? Show me the scores, man. Show me the scores. Does anyone got a timestamp? I can understand it if it's in the view of my most looked anticipated characters underperforming. Then yeah, I'd be annoyed as well. Yeah, I think that's valid, to be fair. I don't want to. With Sambi. Does he flash it up at the end here?
If you simply gave up doing chain attacks in the stun window. For more accessible, free-to-play friendly options, Cissia performed surprisingly well and did elevate the scores of less popular or more free-to-play teams. The first lineup I tested with Cissia was Cissia Haramasa at P6 and Dylan, with this performing decently alongside a 23.9k in Shield defense and a 20.3k in Deadly Assault. Now that said, and as you've likely concluded, this definitely is a powerful trio. Now let's look at Cissia's build up.
Where the scores at, man? Oh my god.
Now once again, although the
I thought he showed them at the start.
Cissia seed.
Yeah, I put it on 2x. Bottom left corner. Yeah, I know, but like, where's the table? That's the question. Yeah. 30, like, so like 40k in DA. That's actually, I mean, that's about the same as what you guys were saying, and for the Sambi, maybe slightly less. Okay, that doesn't really.
And Dylan scoring 38.9k in defense and 38 every single fight. Weirder scores of less popular.
Yeah. I'm sorry, can we get to 3.0? I need my big tits pink hair girl. Yep, fair enough. But anyway, guys, y'all should be nice to Flossen. He's chill. But I think it was an interesting discussion, and it was worthwhile thinking about like what kind of player you are. And I think, to be honest, what I'll try and do is I'll try and get this video up before Cissia comes out, because I think it's worthwhile discussing whether or not you should or shouldn't pull Cissia. And I think a lot of that comes down to how you play the game. Like, if you only really care about getting higher scores, don't pull Cissia. And if you do care about getting high scores, but also you want to do it with your favorite waifus and you really like Cissia, then sure. Absolutely, if you have seed. But if you don't have seed, I think it's okay for you to pause a little and be like, is this actually what I want? And I think that's valid. At least your anticipated agent didn't get A ranked. I mean, that's a valid point though, Jimmy. And this is probably the way that Flossen feels, is similarly to the way that people felt when Manito got A ranked. And it's like, well, yeah, everyone can get Manito now, but the flip side of that is that he's not going to be as good as he would be if he was a limited S rank. But what if I just want to goon to Cissia? Then the pawn is free, buddy. Okie dokie. Anyway, as always, remember to like and subscribe for better average luck on all your polls. Pour responsibly, stay weird. Bye. All right. 2 videos recorded on stream. Easy clap. Also, very funny ending. That was a good ending. Thank you, Type Miku, for the easy set. You set me up for that one. Easy clap. Right, what are we doing? Did I do my dailies? I did? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Should we do a roast before bed? A quick roasto before bed? A quick roasto before bed? I go big. Oh, should I put music on? It feels a bit eerily quiet. Yeah, we'll do a quick account roast. Guys, so if you don't know what's going on, what's happening is we are going to do what's referred to as an account roast. This is, let me just sort all of this shit out because it's all over the place. My God. So what we'll do is we will do a roast. I will log into your account. We will assess your poll decisions, and we will see how you're doing on endgame content. If you need help to clear endgame content, then I will help. But remember, you're entering something called a roast. If you don't need help, that's fine. I will still just roast whatever scores you have in there. Remember, it's a roast. I'm going to be mean, and that's just the way it is, I guess. I need help with the arcade minigames. Yeah, you can do those yourself, my guy. Okay. Where is the Anchorflex? Anchorflex is dead, remember? Anchorflex is gone. Anyway, yeah, you have 2 minutes to enter. It's under ALG stream raffles. Every time you lose a pity raffle, you will get additional pity for next time. As a casual player, I don't do much endgame. Oh, that's fine, man. Can you help me 100k DA and GU? If your account is the account that comes up, we can see about it. All right, no promises, but we'll see. I will be mean while I'm doing it, though. 89 pulls for F to P in 2.8. That doesn't feel like much. That doesn't feel like much. What is it normally? You got like 40 seconds. Let me just get the bookkeeping up. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that feels low. I mean, it makes sense, right? So 2.6 was pretty good. Oh my God. So many event polls. So this is for F to P. So yeah, 2.6 had 150. 2.7, 95.5. If 2.8 is 89, that does feel in line with like a pre-big patch. So remember, 2.4 was pre-big patch, because then we had the big patch for Shunga's release, and then 1.7, it was pre-big patch, 2.0 big patch. I mean, it's slowly tapering off though, right? But yeah. Yeah, nerfing Premiere slightly, but she's still easily killing all anomaly bosses which aren't ice resistant. I might skip though, boys. I like Miyabi a lot. Yeah, we're gonna get a Premiere like shill boss, but like they nerfed her animation. They nerfed her the walk on. She's wearing like a diaper, so you can barely see her ass. Yeah, she walks forward and she's wearing underwear. And you can see the jiggle. You can see the jiggle. I'm not saying it. But yeah. Anyway, we have a winner. The winner is I Sleep. I Sleep. Come on down with the 17 tickets, buddy. Let's go. All right. Get in here, men. Oh my God. Never logged in. No chat history. Definitely get Premiere to my team up with my M2 Yuzu and M3 Nangong. Oh my God. Right. Send me the deets. Send me the sleep. I'm just logging out on my account while we wait for it to come through. What if they're asleep? I doubt it. They're responding. Updating my Discord username now? What? To what? Mr. Roast by a minute? Oh, I'm sorry, man. Next time. Okay, I just need the servers as well, Sleep. And then you need to get me a verification code from your email. I'm getting flashbanged in case you can't tell. What happened to Angerflex? It died. I gave the same advice all of the time. Y'all don't remember me giving the same advice all the time? I love only getting pinged when there's Xiao Hei, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So happy for you, Eggies. Left anchors because they were quick and entertaining. To be honest, maybe I should do more anchors because they will be good short content. I need more content for shorts, boys. I do need more shorts content. They can be, like, here's the thing. They can be funny, but you guys are just remembering the funny moments. You're not remembering the 3 hours of me looking at the Miabis that are all basically the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop building her. Yeah, that was the meme. That was the meme. Let me just make sure I can't dox. Sleep. Delete the deets you sent me because I'm in. Will you pull my M6 Cissia? Yeah. Yeah, you have to send me a DM about it right now, though. Oh, wait. Let me just make sure I'm on Do Not Disturb. Change it from Anchor Flex to Anchor Roast. W. Right, anyway, I'm in. Oh, wait, let me just make sure I can't dox by accident. I can't. It's all good. Right. Right, this is too upbeat. We need something more chill. And I need to turn it down. Right, let's see what we're dealing with here. This is Sleep's account. Sleep is internet level 60. Imagine if we got 3 vids today. Imagine if we got 3 vids today. Wouldn't that be insane? That's still too loud. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, let's have a look here. So let's check endgame first and let's play the Scapes game. How many Scapes do you think this account has? Oh, he's trying to hide it. He's trying to hide it. Huh. Interesting. 110k? Top 11%. I mean, that's all we can see. We don't even know what characters there are. You still see the overall score. That is true. Okay, and then if we go to Deadly Assault, he's trying to hide it, but you can't hide. You can't hide from me here. We know you got 9 stars, and we can see the archives, baby. He's trying to hide his scores. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I got you. The archive meta. So we're getting 38k Yanagi Nangong Yuzaha, 25k Evelyn Seed Astra, and then 37k with Shungus Dylan and Zhao against Thrall. Okay, I feel like this could be full M-Zeros. This could be full M-Zero. Maybe, like, Wenjin's, yeah, some W1. Maybe a Scape or 2 on Yuzuha, because that was Yanagi. Maybe on M1, M2. But yeah, this is not that many. We can look back at the older scores as well. Miyabi doesn't look like she's scaped up, getting a 31k here. All right, so let's play the game. Type the number in chat. How many scapes do you think he has? So this is total limited mindscapes. How many limited mindscapes do you think that this player has? So if you think he has 2 M2s, then you would type 4. All right, you're voting. Yeah, some zeros, some 2s. Yeah, I think we might be looking at like a 2, maybe a couple of M1s, maybe one on, like, I think if there was M2, maybe a Yuzuha. Let's have a look. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okie dokie. Oh, immediately I am rocked by an M1 Nangong. Okay. So that's 1. Yeah, so there was no Yuzuha escapes. It was just the Nangong. So it's 1. 2. Kind of baseline. I don't know why I clicked there. I think that's it. It is 2. It's 2. But I hate to say I told you so, but I was right. So it was just the Astra and the Nangong. Interesting. No Yanagi scapes? There was no Yanagi scapes. Wait, did I click on Yanagi? I'm sure I did. Yeah, no Yanagi scapes. Yeah, like I said, I think he's probably got engine. No? Okay, cool. Alrighty, Roo. Let's have a look. I was just gambling when I got their M1. It do be like that sometimes, Sleep. Sometimes when you gamble, you get a copy of a character. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with. Decent amount of attack. Is AP a little low, or am I just are my expectations too high? What are we talking about here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 AP rolls. I feel like that's bare minimum. Yeah, that feels kind of low. All right. Fix it up, buddy. Over 27k. Do we have ER here? No HP? Nah. Even at this point, I might consider dropping the HP for more ER. I know the buff will be lower, but you'll get Ether Veils faster. Much better. We like Ether Veil. Ether Veil, very good. 3 stacks for the Shongos. 3 stacks for the Shongos. It's worse? How much worse can it be? Always max buff first. I mean, how much worse can it be? Like, actually. What is it? It's just a flat 1,000. Oh, here we go. Every additional 400 match XP, damage bonus from 1% up to a total maximum of 40%. So per 400 HP below 27k, you lose 1% damage bonus. I would argue for ER, especially if you're on like 26k. What, you would lose 2% damage bonus? I don't think that's that bad. Wow, what the fuck? Bro saw my defensive assist video and was like, oh god, I'll just do that one, I guess. What did you say, Kuno? You don't even get a full EX with ER6? Wait, what? In a fight? Surely. I mean, we could try it. We could actually just flip it on this account, potentially. Do we have an ER? I mean, we could make something work. We could try it. You know what? I will try it. But also, it doesn't change the fact that you should have enough HP rolls that you could put ER here. You're too big, we can't see skill levels. Oh. Why, thank you. Dial in. 87.4% crit rate. So I'm guessing this is no SIG. Yeah, if that's SIG, this is a very sad time. Okay. Yeah, so precious fossilized core. Cool. Oh, wow. This is a keep more disc situation, though, surely. Oh, my God. Where are the discs, my guy? Like, if you only keep the discs that you... If you only keep the discs that you know that you will use, that's fine. However, like, the problem with not keeping, like, prospective, potentially good discs, yeah, I can see that you don't do that. Like, you bin things as soon as you get them if they're not perfect. The problem is that, like, when we get to, like, building a character and we need a King of the Summit, you have, like, 1 spare. And then what happens if you're like, oh, I need impact over here? Yeah, you're about to throw this away. It's the only impact disc that you have. No. You keep it. Because, like, even if it's not optimal, like, especially now with Shiyu defense, because with Shiyu defense, you now have to have a separate team for each one with separate builds. Like, you can't share discs, you can't share engines. So having a disc that's like, oh, I just need impact on my 6 slot. Yeah, I've got one. Don't worry, I've got one. Yeah, because you've only got 2 right now. What if you needed a 3rd? Sleepy sleeping. Also, that's a good disc. Also, it is, yeah. Could be really nice for Fufu. Like, imagine if it rolls like +3 attack percent. Great Fufu disc. Great Fufu disc. You get the attack, plus you can run impact on 6th. Let's go. All flat HP. Bet. Oh my god, look at the resources. Sleep. 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 What are you saying? Believe. Sleep, believe. Only 2k. HP flat. Okay, that means I'm taking that as he wants me to send it. Watch, 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 watch. Anyway. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stop the recording because that's a fucking great shot. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. That was perfect. That was actually perfect. Okay. Okay, I stopped the recording and I started up a new one because yeah, because then I know exactly where the clip is. Easy clap. Speaking of shorts, congrats on a million viewers. I know, I need to keep up my short game. My short game has been so good. I keep making shorts and people keep watching them when they're somewhat related to the game. So yeah, like I honestly think that whole bit of me like tirading on you should keep 3 impact discs because, you know, 3 teams, what if you needed 3 stun agents for shield defense? That's great. Then the upgrade and it being terrible, like it's perfect. That's perfect short content. Perfect short content. Very good. All right. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, you get 20 from Sig. Oh, you got the clip as well. Nice. Thank you, Cheap. Okay, so we got the 20. Wait, 24 from Sig. Oh my god. No Sig. Although, like the stats overall, I mean that's a little low. No, I'm looking at it. Okay. All right. There's so much short potential in your past streams. Yeah, the problem is I just, yeah, like I yeah. These are good discs, by the way. Yeah, for no Sig, this is a pretty decent Idari, I ain't gonna lie. She get me to go through all of them and make shorts. Miku did accept that responsibility, but to be honest, I also keep loading him up with work. I think the problem is as well is that sometimes some of the older streams were quite a lot lower in quality. Not in terms of like, you know, the chat, but of like the actual like visuals were lower in quality. So when you start clipping it out, like he sent me a clip and it was just like too low quality. And I was like, yeah, let's not on that. But yeah. It's also a lot of content to go through. Yeah, 100% is cheap, yeah. Which is also why we love clips. Please keep clipping, because if for whatever reason like we needed to go back and use a clip because we couldn't find the recording, then yeah, that would be great. I've been slipping on this, but this is your per account reminder. This is supposed to be a roast and not a review. Destiny, was I not? Was I not really harsh on the disc situation? I think I was pretty good. I think I did a good job at roasting. If Tired Miku wasn't overworked, he'd just be Miku. True. Anyway, okay, that's no Sig. Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. Isn't that meant to be upgraded? I'm not like the biggest Lucia guy, but like, isn't the basic kind of important? $40 dream points upon using this whim. Yeah, the basic for the aftershock. Yeah, so the aftershocks are just doing no damage. Right. Well, homework found. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think someone called it out earlier. I didn't see who it was, but this is the ALG song. This is the ALG song. When is Tired Miku going to evolve into Exhausted Miku? No. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. No, leave me alone. That's fine. Okay. Weeping Cradle. Nice. That's fine. Do we have AP here? No. Okay. We're kind of getting close, though. Like 3.2k? Yeah. Like, oh, that's a nice disc, though. Again, the problem with not saving enough discs is reared its ugly head. There's no options, my guy. Sleep. Keep more discs. Keep more discs, please. 3% overcapped on the crit rate. Ooh, we attacks low. 150% crit damage. If that's attack on 5th, I'm going to explode. Oh, thank God. Ah, Sigless. Sigless. Okay, that makes sense. So that explains the crit damage. Puffer on Ye Xingguang, get me out. No, remember, the Death Shred's only on her M1, isn't it? Yeah, so she doesn't have any built-in Death Shred. Pen's still okay. If this is... Oh, okay. Typically, though, with Pen, the more of it you have, the better it is. So if you're running 2-piece, like for 8% Pen, if you are also running Pen ratio here, that would be really good. But not running it, I mean, it's kind of just the same as running like a 10% more attack or something, because it doesn't make that much difference. But again, it's fine. I have 32% Pen on Eve. Let's go. I'd give her the Pen. You know what I'm saying? Death Shred is on M1 and 2. Oh, I thought it was just M1. I forgot. Yeah. This account is beyond brick, not even M2W1. Ugh. Cryo Eve coming next. Again, that is also a little bit of me why I don't want to pull Premier, but anyway. I always say it differently as well. I say Premier. I say Premier. I'm honestly just baiting for someone to correct me. Okay, so we're over the 50% crit rate for King of the Summit. Nice. Okay, we're getting as much attack as we can, but we don't have Sig, and we have Impact here. Yeah. So we're missing out on, what is it? Like, it's per 100. It's like 5%. So we're missing out like 10%, slightly more than 10% additional crit damage. But we're getting the extra 15% from here, so that's fine. Unless he's going to call Premier Ice Eve. Yeah. I mean, I should do that on the release vid. Imagine. That would be really funny. As ESL, it doesn't sound that much different. I'll take it. What do you mean you don't want to pull Queen Premier? Look, Premier's probably going to get a shill boss, right? She's also going to work with Wind, but I think whatever she does is probably going to be very fast overtaken in Season 3. And I really like Miyabi. And it's not like Miyabi isn't going to be able to force the Premier boss. Premier is getting a shield boss. Yeah, exactly. I quite like her design, but like, she's not pink-haired giant tits. And she's not Cissia. I'm gonna pull Cissia, and I'm gonna pull pink-haired giant tits. Am I gonna pull Premier? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. What about Billy? Probably skipping Billy. I'm sorry. She's pretty flat. Well, yeah, like, I think if Premier had more of an ass, I mean, she probably has an ass, but it's hidden by a diaper. That's what you spend most of your time looking at. You're behind the character. And then from the front, she doesn't look that stacked, even though she's got everything out, which is also fine. Like, you know, medium is premium, but I'm okay. You're going to use those pulls that you don't spend on Premiere to be used on Silly so that us YouTube mobs don't have to go on strike. Guys, you wouldn't do that. You're just memeing. You wouldn't actually do that. So this is Sigless. Yeah. But Cauldron of Clarity, pretty good. Pretty good. Good choice. We're actually on... I mean, if we had Sig, we'd be on like 95.4. But with this, we're on 86. Not bad. And I'm going to sneeze. It's building up. She makes up with Aura. Yeah, she does Aura Farm, and that is cool. I don't like her as much as Cissia. And I do have Miyabi. I think I might skip Premier. I think I might skip her. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for the blessing. Okay, that's 25% with her core. This seems a little low. I'm guessing no Sig again? Yeah, with Marcato, that's pretty good because you lose a lot of attack from not having an S rank engine. Miyabi might not be enough soon. I mean, realistically, like, we'll get an ice boss that's meant to be for Premier, but we'll probably be able to force it with whatever comes in 3.0. Frog. And even if we can't, have an M2 Yuzuha and a Miyabi that's pretty well built, she'll be fine. As a new player with no Miyabi, Premier is a huge pull for me. Yeah, I think that's valid. I also think that, like, I know I said that we'll probably get better stuff in 3.0, but, like, if she works with the new element, which is what she's supposed to be doing, unless something else changes in her kit again, then she'll probably scale pretty well into Season 3 as well. Just to build a normally Miyabi. Yeah, I mean, like, just big attack and as much AP as you can get. Yeah, sure, go for it. I hope Valina is best in slot with Premier. I hope Valina is best in slot with pink hair big tits, because then I can play the big tit mummies together. I like that. I'll be happy about that. I hope Valina is best in slot with Octo Wife. But why? We got confirmation that Valina is anomaly, right? Remember, it's not confirmation until it's, like, actually... I mean, we don't have to wait for drip, but, like, until it's actually in beta. There is no beta. So there is no confirmation. Like, they could change. They could change. Anyway, Astra. Okay, yeah, I mean, there's not really anything to say. We're over the attack cap buff. We've got enough energy. We're fine. All right, we're on Astral Voice. Very good. See, imagine if you wanted to flip her to Moonlit. Just not an option, you know? I mean, it kind of is an option. Like, we could do it, but you probably got better discs that you threw away. Crazy. What if she's A rank? What, Valina? Norma's the A rank for sure, right? Right? What are we doing here, my guy? Are we running a crit damage disc on Miyabi? So even without the SIG, so the SIG is going to give you an extra 24% crit rate. There is no SIG here. That much is very clear. The crit rate on Miyabi up to the cap of 80% is going to help with her anomaly buildup. So you can argue about how valuable crit rate is after 80%, but up to 80%, it is her most valuable stat. So what are we doing here? What's this about? Half of her build is on Sambi. Oh, on Sambi. Oh, right. Wait, but Sambi doesn't have any of these discs equipped. That's interesting. I mean, that's better. That's better. That's a lot better. Crit damage is the worst option on Miyabi. 100%. Especially when you don't have any crit rate. So yeah, more crit rate, more better. Yeah, we really did need that. What have you got on Sambi that you're meant to be having here? Where's Sambi? Lies. Lies. Just farming shorts out here. Is the disc 2? Oh shit. Actually. You like Remiel or Valina more? Remiel. Yeah, definitely. Just pink hair women. Just pink hair women. Anyway, I won't change it now because we'll go and check the Sambi in a sec. But yeah, that actually would be a lot more viable. But yeah, don't. I mean, the crit rate is, man. What is that? What is that? Anyway, they also use Eve's engine on Miyabi. Okay, that would make more sense because then they would have more crit rate. Should we do it? Should we see what they actually would have? Flip them. We'll do it back. Wait, what? So you run it like that? Yeah, I would still argue for the crit rate disc. The D3? Jesus Christ. What fucking horror was this? Imagine if they all had their own discs. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh my god. Right, I'm putting it all back. This ain't the life. It's not. It's really not. Can't remember where we stole that sig from, but yeah. Anyway, we'll flip it back to whoever needs it. Is it Sambi who needs it? Anyway, we'll figure it out in a sec. Okay, then it's Yanagi. That's pretty decent with no AP injured. I think 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 AP. Oh my god. Where are the discs, my guy? Oh my god, you got it. Oh my god. All right. 178. Oh, new one. I don't think I've ever used it. Don't think you've ever used it. I also don't think you've ever used it. Level 10. The filter is on? The filter is on. Yeah, I know. Like, I turned it off. Sometimes the filter is on. It'd be nice if we found discs, we got a fan service cutscene of a character of our choice. But you get a fan service cutscene of Elfie. So, you know, I mean, really ask yourself if that's good enough. And the answer is probably not. Clank, clank, clank. Yeah, that lighter was kind of cooked. At least it was over 50% crit rate. At least they're not sharing it. Remember, guys, U7 buy. U7 buy is great. Oh, well, I mean... Ugh. 14 AP rolls, Weeping Gemini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I thought I got it wrong. Like when these were like +2, +2, I was like, I'm wrong. Rewatched. Holy shit, I'm fucking scared. Add it to the CV. Upon a singular look, I can tell you what your Vivian is running and how many rolls of anomaly proficiency. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's a bit low. It's a bit low on the AP side, but yeah. Imagine each of these guesses was made into a series of shorts. Yeah, that would be a lot of effort, though. How does he know every time? Again, we're pretty low on the AP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 AP rolls. Sheth. T0 Seth. Abandoned. Wow. But we have a Miyabi. Come on. We have a Miyabi. Like, what are we doing here? I mean, we also have a Nangong, but we have a Miyabi. Lean in. Seed. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of skipped engines, which is a good thing, by the way. Skipping engines is cool. You should skip engines, but I'm just saying, like, the builds are actually pretty decent considering the skips of the engines. That's a bit low, but this is fine. Was it a 5-piece? What was a 5-piece? Well, yes, because he shares woodpeckers. Look. Dude. Just keep one. If it's the best woodpecker that you have, like any woodpecker here, automatically becomes the best woodpecker that you own. Just please keep one. Just keep one more disc, my guy. That's unsanitary, sharing peckers. Buh. Farming this is shit, I hate it. Well, imagine if you had to do it less. Because you kept more! That's a short. No, it's the same as the other short. We can't do 2. Although I could stop the recording here and start a new recording just in case. Just in case I want to put it all together into one short. That's actually, yeah, like that's the best idea. Maybe just do one whole big short. That would be good. All right. Cooked. Dej. Wait. I mean, this ain't looking good. This ain't looking good, my guy. These are level 1. Yeah, you just getting the +4 here. I mean, at least she got something on her. Oh my god, at least she's after. At least I got something on her, but like, oh wow, those skills. Yeah, especially because, like, how many supports we got? We got 1, 2. We did have Astra M1. And yeah, like, I'll be honest. Having Nicole actually leveled up in terms of skills probably would have given you an easier ride before you got 3 limited S rank supports, but we are where we are. You are where you are, my guy. Okay, Dej. Yeah, everyone's dead from this point on. Your state-issued Haramasa. You're like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I will upgrade Haramasa. I gotta wait, what? This? Nah, I'm good. A pity A. You pitied him and gave him the A. Oof. Very sad. Okay, anyway, there's no real point looking at it anymore. I honestly think their scores are pretty good considering the state of the account. Genuinely. They didn't use Miyabi here. Interesting. Surely Miyabi here would have fried, right? Would it have been higher than this? I feel like it would have been. Viper is ice resistant. Ice resistant, my ass. Right. Let's get that Miyabi build back together. Well, that's a good disc. Miyabi had 6, she'd get 40k. I agree. I feel like we might still be able to do it. Wait, what? Oh no, wait. That's not what I wanted. What's the score to beat? 38? Which any other discs we need to flip? I actually, like, I feel like it's been a long time since I ran a Miyabi without Sig. That's too much. Okay, that's too much. Too much, take it back. 2 AP rolls are nice. Is Nangong W1? Yeah, Nangong is... I feel like... Sleep, help me. What are we missing? I feel like this was higher before. Ice damage was just fine there, though. Deep says that's all correct. Oh, okay, cool. I'm actually kind of curious as how Miyabi performs here without Sig. Let's try it. Yeah. Is there anything I need to know about Nangong W1? M1, sorry. 19k, shush. It's an easy clear. I'm just like, I'm curious. I'm curious as to how it performs. Use the third buff? Really? Not the anomaly one? Wait, is the third buff the ice res one? Hang on, let me check. I thought this was the... That was last DA, right? Am I confused? Crit damage increases. Stun damage multiplier. Anomaly, stun 15% slower. Attack increases by 15%. 20 energy. A bloom increases by 30%. It still does better. I'm not running it twice, man. I'll believe you. Alright, let's try it. You want memes in the middle since Nangong swapped backwards? Oh, did I fuck up the order as well? Yep. It's been a while since I played. No, swap the team.
Secret you want to share? Eradicate all evil.
Oh my god, what is this?
Manager.
If everyone's a favorite, no one's a favorite. That's what I'm saying. Ugh. Oh, you start with Oh shit, I thought it was on an angle. I'm sitting up. He's sitting up, boys. Matchstick, thank you for the follow. I think we beat 38, right? Oh, it's no Sig though. I don't know. Maybe we don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I believe. I believe.
How about that? It's my turn. Shadowless blade.
Shit. Whoops.
The cold is silent. Victory, the only option. Yeah. Wow, just gonna dump the bad guys on me like that? Thanks for watching.
This is fast. Those stuns, they're coming.
I see it.
23? Oh my god, ye of little faith. Sig is pretty big for me, Abby, though. Sig is pretty big.
It's over. There's no time to lose.
Oh, I should have waited.
I swear on my blade.
Yeah, AB 38. Yep. I think we're right there, boys. Go on, do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. Go on, do the thing. No one cares. Do the thing.
Watch this. Medium Einstein. Watch out. Shadowless blade. It's over. I see it. Come on. Don't be nervous.
Yeah, note how bad this boss is anti-meads. Yeah, I think 30 is probably happening though.
Purging slash. I'll do it again.
Shit. Oh, I thought we were still in stun. I was wrong. get the stone. I don't think we've got enough time for another one anyway. We've got 25 seconds. Yeah, we needed that extra build-up. Oh my god, I thought that was enough for the ult. I sent it because I thought it was enough for the ult, but it wasn't. Oh my god, I'm cooked. Yeah, I think on an account with a decent Miyabi, maybe. The fact that she's still getting 30k without Sig into ice resistance, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Stun phase cleanup would push past it 30k easily. Yeah, I don't know about getting to 38. You mean a Miyabi with her own discs? Is Miyabi still busted though? Yeah, exactly. Which is my point. I like Promea a bit, but I do already have a good and nice anomaly agent. I think I'm gonna be okay. I think I'm gonna be okay. If Sig, that might have been 35. You know what? I think with Sig, it might have been 39. Just saying. Promea and Cilia coming home. Why is this like shining at me? What's it want me to do? Have you done your thing? This? Oh yeah, you have. Okay, cool. Promea works very well with wind. She may sweep Miyabi. No, I think that is the case. But I don't think that Miyabi won't be able to force the ice anomaly bosses. I think that Miyabi will still be okay. Because there'll still be ice anomaly bosses, right? So yeah, I don't know, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna log out of this one. Sleep, thank you for letting me check out your account. It's been real, it's been fun. Banana Man, thank you for the follow. I had a good time tonight, boys. It's been real, it's been fun. We had a good time. Everybody wanged, everybody chunged. I am going to go to sleep now, and then tomorrow we've got shorts to edit. We've got videos to edit. Oh. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. It's been real. It's been fun. We'll do a raid. Let me we'll put the music on while I'm doing it. Oh no! Oh no! It's not remembered the music. Normally it's on like my recently accessed, but it's not on my recently accessed. That's very, very sad. I need to access my bookmarks. It's a whole big thing. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Right, here we go. I got the music for you, boys. Wednesday will be next stream. Wednesday is Cissia pull day. It'll be fun. It'll be good. I will double check everyone that I've agreed to pull for tonight, and I will ping the Discord tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be adding anyone to the list because I think there's already a lot of Cissia pulls tomorrow. Looking forward to that Soldier 11. What Soldier 11, man? What are we talking about? I ain't playing no Soldier 11, my guy. But yeah, Wednesday stream for Cissia release. It'll be fun. It'll be real. I'll go live as soon as I can, but I'll ping the Discord with the time. Thanks for hanging out. If you haven't joined the Discord, you should. If you haven't liked and subscribed, you should. Much love, everyone. I will see you all in a couple of days. You will see videos from me tomorrow, but if you were here, you probably saw them recorded. But remember, we'll have fun memes added. So that's good. Should we raid Razor or Phantom? Razor or Phantom? What if we've already liked and subscribed? Instructions are unclear. I unsubscribed. Phantom? Yeah, we'll do Phantom on YouTube, and we'll probably do him on Twitch as well, okay? I'm going to send you over. Right, I'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. It's been real. It's been fun. There's a lot of us here. You guys say you hate tier lists, but I know that's not true. I know that's not true. Right. Go and say hello to Phantom. Tell him that we're grapes, okay? 2 more sleeps till Snackmas. Oh. Right, I'll catch you later. Bye.
I like a lot of stuff. I just like food. I like soup. Oh my god, soup is so good though. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Average Luck Gamer, for the raid with 100,000, 4 billion, 3 trillion viewers. Holy hell, we are grapes. What's up? Thank you so much for the raid, Average Luck Gamer. Oh yeah, speaking about Average Luck Gamer, we're gonna do a little collab soon this week, where he's gonna, what's it called? He's gonna roast my account in ZZZ. Okay. We're just right now. We're just it do be to the ALG community viewers. It do be my I just hit 25 basically. I turned into an unk. It is what it is. And chat's just asking me a bunch of questions.